Chief Executive John Lee said the government will focus on boosting the city's economy after the Safeguarding National Security Ordinance took effect. The CE also stressed those imprisoned for violating the national security law will typically not be granted parole because of the severity of their crimes. Timothy Lee tells us more.
Rule 69 of Hong Kong's prison rules was amended in lockstep with the Safeguarding National Security Ordinance coming into effect. According to the updated rule, those imprisoned for violating the national security law will not be granted parole. That is unless they are pardoned by the Commissioner of Correctional Services via a letter stating that the individual's release will not harm national security. Sources said activist Adamachan Mun, who was sentenced to 5 years in prison for inciting secession, was not allowed to be released early despite his good behavior in prison. Chief Executive John Lee addressed the incidents prior to today's Executive Council meeting, emphasizing that the Commissioner of Correctional Services was acting according to the law.
For those convicted of national security offences, which are grave offences, we need to send a clear message. For someone convicted of those offences, then normally there is no remission of sentence.
The CE reiterated the city can now pivot its focus to improving the economy after the legislation of the national security law and realization of the SAR's 8 centers, comprising the International Financial, Innovation and Technology Centers. Lee also responded to criticism of the national security law made by some Western countries, calling them slanderous allegations.
Some countries, senior officials, whether former or present, have sometimes take pride in saying that they lie, they cheat, and they steal a defensive law, protect ourselves only, and that it has full safeguards for protecting human rights and freedoms, and also ensuring stability and security means good business opportunity for people to come to Hong Kong. We'll continue to do that. I'm sure that a lot of people who love Hong Kong.
Speaking about the government's announcement of the 14 designated locations taking part in the waste charging scheme trial, the chief executive said the community should be patient with the measure.
We will be pragmatic in approaching this matter. We will have a task group for the premises. The task groups will keep an eye on the issues that come up during the demonstration scheme.
Timothy Lee, TVB News.